Of course, this is not financial advice and for entertainment purposes only. Here's the one ETF by YieldMax to buy and hold forever, and no, it's not only MSTY or ULTY. What's up guys, so I went to a YieldMax event to close the Nasdaq with so many other great investors who have tens of thousands, even hundreds of thousands, and even millions of dollars invested into just only YieldMax ETFs. After that happened, I asked them if you could only buy one YieldMax ETF that isn't just only MSTY or ULTY, which one would it be and why? Of course, some of them said, no Marcos, it would be MSTY or ULTY. And I said, cool, awesome. I got a lot of answers that weren't only MSTY or ULTY, which was pretty cool. It's no secret that MSTY and ULTY are honestly the kings and goats of the YieldMax ETF lineup because they are just that good, and being good isn't a bad thing, right? I made a previous video with some of these same exact investors in this video who did say that MSTY or ULTY would be their only one ETF to buy and hold forever, which is fine, so go ahead and check out that video as well. Okay, if I had to pick one ETF that isn't MSTY or ULTY, it would probably still be MSTY. Just kidding, but I like MSTY a lot. It would be YMAX because you have diversification to all of the YieldMax single stock names that are bullish. You have weekly distributions or weekly dividends, as well as more potential returns than something like a SPY or a JEPQ, even a QQQI by Neos. Because of that higher risk tolerance of more beta, it's a great fund if you like weekly income, as well as the potential to outperform other cover call ETFs.
I'm going to jump on the bandwagon. I'm going to say ULTY. We hit some all-time highs with AUM. I've been tracking it. It's been doing absolutely amazing. Plus, who doesn't love some weekly dividends?
Spencer, that's a great pick of ULTY because YieldMax actually prioritizes ULTY out of all their funds besides MSTY, active management, higher IV, as well as the potential for weekly income and high income, hopefully over time with a more stabler NAV, but we'll see. Great pick.
Well, everyone knows that I personally like Cornerstone. It's no secret with me, okay? CRF, CLM, because they give you the dividends, they give you the high yield dividends with the growth on top of it and the drip at the NAV. So you get the 20% dividend and whatever the premiums are that month. If it's 20% premiums, you get the premiums that month dripped at the NAV. So you get the 20% dividend and the premiums on top of the dividend every month in your bank account, and you get capital gains in the process. And people ask, like, are you just selling this fund, or do you get paid by Cornerstone? No, I don't. It just works for me, so that's why I'm so passionate about it.
I texted Todd, I said, hey, can you text me a YieldMax ETF that you would only buy if it was a MSTY or ULTY? And he said OARK, which was a interesting pick, so OARK, good choice.
Hold forever. I mean, I've been in MSTY now for a year and a half, I'm going to say, almost, well, just over a year, and it's been really, really good to me so far. It's getting towards the pay the bills era of it, and so out of all the funds I can think off the top of my head, MSTY has been really good. If the volatility could increase, which we think it might, then it's going to pan out really well.
MSTY, great pick.
I would say MSTY, but if I wanted to go a diversified route, I don't want to sound like a maxi, but I would say MSTY. But if I want to go diversified, it would be YMAG or YMAX, because just the diversification. But MSTY because I think we're still early in the Bitcoin stage, the MSTR stage, and I feel like that's going to be here in our lifetime. That's going to be our asset class, like for my age range. Like the asset class before my age was gold and like commodities and stuff like that. But You know what? I'm gonna go Misty. I need the Misty Mafia on my side, so I'm gonna go Misty. That'll be my pick.
Misty again, almost with the YMAG and YMAX. I like it. Good choice.
Let's see. No, I do like YMAX. YMAX is one of my favorite, you know, because it has obviously Misty, PLTY, you know, Hui, and all the other great funds that are in there. So I'll choose YMAX on that note.
Mr. Retire on Dividends, I did tell him, don't say Misty because I know what he's going to say. So YMAX, great pick.
Misty, because it is Misty. It's king of the yield. Honestly, Bitcoin is going to be so big. Mr. has its strategy down pat that I believe in it so completely that I would be 100% in Misty if my margin could handle it.
Misty.
I think it would be one that's not out yet. So this Lev Pro is really intriguing me because of the leverage and the fact that the downside is protected somewhat. So it'd probably be that first one coming out. But I'm currently in Tesla, I'm in Coney, the XYZY, and YMAX. So I'm currently in those. But I like Lev Pro better. Yeah. Oh, can I say my channel too? Yeah. Live off dividends and options now. I typically don't say my name, but that's okay.
Lev Pro, it isn't out yet, but you're leaking some good information. So Lev Pro.
GPTY, bet on AI.
There we go. Not a Misty or ULTY pick. GPTY. Awesome choice.
It's going to have to be the king. It's going to have to be Misty because a lot of people have gotten 100% ROI already, including myself. You can't say it's a bad investment if you've gotten all your money back. So I'd have to say number one, Misty.
Misty.
Yeah, I'm probably going to go against the grain here, but as an entrepreneur all my life, risk is not an issue for me, and also I think diversification is a little overrated. I'm going to take PLTY or Palantir. I think what they're doing and how its applications both with business and with governments is unparalleled. They're first in class. I see them almost like a Microsoft, so that I think they'll remain, retain, and grow and almost become the Windows of this AI application with business and governments. And so I see it sticking around forever. And I see it because it's still new. The volatility is still staying there for at least a decade. So I would choose PLTY.
PLTY or PLTY is super, super underrated. I like Hui as well, even Coney, even NVIDIA, as well as, I guess, Hui. Did I say that? Hui? PLTY? Awesome choice.
Which would it be and why? I'm sure you can guess. It's MSTY. Why? Because they are going to harvest the volatility from IBIT. The adoption of Bitcoin is going to create volatility, and MSTY, for me, is going to harvest that volatility and pay me on a monthly basis so I can just continue holding IBIT forever.
Misty again.
MSTY. I think I really appreciate the trading strategy, the volatility harvesting. I think MSTY gives the average investor the ability to participate in strategies that have only been available to professional traders. And they do so with a trading team that is second to none. So yeah, from an operation and execution standpoint, MSTY all the way.
Misty, squad up.
Easy answer for me. Not everyone agrees with it, but I pick YMAX just because I get kind of a mix of all of the YieldMax funds, a lot of diversification, and the weekly income as well.
There we go. YMAX diversification, weekly income, as well as all of these single stocks from the YieldMax lineup that are bullish. YMAX, love that one. Now give me 2 of your favorite YieldMax ETFs not named Misty. So let's go with single names for Misty. And then 2 diversified, I guess, index-based ETFs not named ULTY.
I'm not going to pick favorites at all because I'm not. Look, let's go back to what I like the best, right? Like we want stocks that go up as the underlying. So you look at Hui, the one on Hood, or you look at Carvana. Heck, look at Netflix. It's one of the longest running yield maxes we have. Total return on that's great. Again, it's total return is what I'm looking for. I want underlying stocks that are going to appreciate. Yeah, like Carvana's been really interesting. Palantir's been really interesting. Like these are great names to consider. You want to pick you tell me which stock's going to go up. That's my favorite yield max.
Of course, in my opinion, the best answer is from J. Pestrichelli. You have to be bullish on the underlying. So if you want the best YieldMax ETF, you have to be bullish on the underlying. For example, cover calls will always perform better in a rising bull market or if the underlying goes up to capture more premiums, capture the growth, and get a better total return than something that is not performing well. So if you want to pick the best YieldMax product or the best YieldMax ETF, is the one that you believe will go up long-term or the most out of all of their YieldMax ETFs in their arsenal. So Jay, once again, 200 IQ. Now, if you guys like this video, please give it a like because this cute puppy did. Also, don't forget guys to check out our last video with these same exact investors where I asked them if you could buy only one ETF to buy and hold forever, which one would it be and why? So go ahead and check that out. I love you guys so much. Crush in the stock market and take it easy. Peace.